Well, hello there, brothers and sisters of WoT Blitz Universe. You're watching WoT Blitz Addict again. Welcome back to the channel. And since the K-91 is still available at store, and if you are interested in this tank, I decided to make a quick review on the tank. And what can I say about the tank? It really is nice. It handles more of a medium like than a heavy tank. It has nice side armor, 100 of side armor, trollish, really trollish, well armored turret, but very, very weak lower front plate. So you should hide your lower front plate as much as you possibly can, because otherwise you will get panned easily by this front plate, lower front plate. Okay, it has nice armor on sides. It has trollish front wheel driving wheel armor, which causes enemies to hit the wheel and just not giving you any damage, just damaging your tracks, which is also nice. Other things about this tank, yeah, the outloader on this tank, it's really quite nice burst damage. If you clip out 3 shells, you will receive average of 1050 damage with full clip, and most likely you will get more, because very rarely I low roll in this tank. It's like looks like it's doing more damage than it shows on paper. And also after the buff, as you know, it had 310 per shell damage, and now it has 350 average damage per shell, which gives in some extra nice damage. So if you're interested, is the tank OP like the Bushka said? Well, I don't find it OP. It's a good tank, it's a mobile tank, nice armor tank, except for this front plate, but it's not really OP. It's quite different. Okay, it's a medium type, almost like heavy tank with the autoloader. It's like a blend with a French tank or American tank with a Russian tank. So if you like things that are not typical, like you playing the 154th the same type of tank, you can just buy it and play something with a little more different plate style. It has 7 degrees of gun depression, which gives in quite nice hold down abilities. Also, it has really bad gun elevation, only 10 degrees. So it's more or less, it's a nice tank, but it's not OP or great in any shape or form. It's nice. It can do lots of damage if you're cautious, if you're patient, but it's not like all guns blazing, YOLO run and kill everyone tank. It's not like that in any shape or form. So okay, we're gonna take a very quick view of the basic stats. So 1700 hit points. As you can see, armor on front of the turret is 220, 140 on sides and 120 on rear. On hull 120, but only front upper plate. The lower one is really weak. I don't have no idea how many it is, but like it feels like it's 60 millimeters or so. So it's really weak. And as you can see, sides are 100 and rear is also 100, which means you can quite nicely side scrape in this tank. View range 282.5 using optics, and it has nice camo rating, as you can see, 20 while stationary, 23 while moving, and 4 upon firing. It's quite low to the ground, that gives him this nice camo. For a heavy tank, I really find it decent. So DPM is 2697, but I'm using calibrated shells to pan. It's a clipping tank, it's a clipper, so you have pretty long reload, as you can see, 16.30 seconds, and this makes you like you have to make every shot count. So it's better to pan than not to pan. That's why I'm using calibrated shells. If you prefer vents, well, it will give a better everything, most of the crew skills and so on for the whole tank. So if you prefer this, it's also okay. I prefer simply to have better penetration values. Shell reload time is 3.5 seconds, 3.53 exactly. 3 shells in clip, 260 on piercing on AP, 341 on heat, and 55 on HE. But that's with calibrated shells. So if you're not using them, you'll have slightly worse stats on this. Average damage 350, like I told you, on AP, 300 on heat, and 420 on HE. Aiming time is 3.7 seconds, which isn't that nice, but it's also not bad for a typical Russian tank. And dispersion is also quite nice, decent, let's say, because my friend Govinda will kill me for saying nice all the time. So it's a decent dispersion, 0.326 for a Russian tank. Nice. Oh yeah, I'll say it again. Yeah, hello Govi. The personal elevation angles, 10 degrees, as I told you, only 10 degrees of gun elevation, which is poor. Decent gun depression, 7 degrees. I find it really workable. Top speed 40, forward 15 reverse, average speed 29. So it's mobile heavy tank, almost feels like a heavium. Power to weight ratio 14.7, weight 61 tons, so you can ram if you need. Third reverse speed 21.87, hot reverse speed 37.42. It's my standard consumables. With this difference, I'm using engine power boost instead of adrenaline, since it's an outloading tank and I really can't use it here. For provisions, as you can see, extra concentrations, condensed milk, and improved fuel. For ammunition, 31 AP rounds. The pen is quite nice, so you don't need a lot of heat, but I'm carrying 10 heat and 10 of HE. As it comes for equipment, oh yeah, I'm using calibrated shells. With the Vans we would get really nice DPM and so on, but we will lose some pen, and that's in a clipper especially, it's really important to make every shot count. So I'm using calibrated shells, I'm using enhanced gun laying drive to get the aiming time down, also vertical stabilizer, using improved modules, enhanced armor, optics, and improved control in every heavy tank I have. For those two, I would use the toolbox, and I would use probably consumable delivery system. But since I can't use adrenaline, I would prefer to get all my consumables to get them 50%, 15% faster. Okay guys, so for the gameplay, we have two games. First is on Port Bay, and we had a great team in this game, really great, which really make me feel proud and happy with that game, because it's a random game, and as you know, in the random games you're not getting all those good players. You sometimes get newcomers, and for the newcomers it's really easy to really get to tier 10 now, so it's really not that funny to play. But we had a nice team here. As you can see, this Leo PTA knows what he's doing. He's pushing the corner, which gives me advantage here, and I can push the middle because they are focusing him now, and I can get side shots on this T62A. I'm a mobile tank, and here it goes. 1, 2, little adjustment here because I don't want to get shot in the front, and 3, and he's a one shot, and our team just simply finishes him off. We are focusing fire, and look how fast we're gonna clear the tanks. One is down for about a minute of a game. Here's the Death Star, he's the VK. There's a VK-45. I couldn't hit the Death Star, but I can put 3 into this VK. And with my team, we just made him a one shot by now. And if there's gonna be a bit of luck here, yeah, and he got deleted. So it's already 7-on-5, which is great. We did almost over 2k damage in less than 2 minutes of a game, as you can see, and we're not gonna stop on this, I can assure you. We are getting through the lower plate of the size 7, get one shot from the waffle, but yeah, really I can trade 500 damage over almost 3k every day of the week, and the waffle is dead. So now it gives a nice 7 there. I know we have an advantage there, so my team is gonna easily push on this I7 and kill him. And as you can see, it's already done. The VK finish him off. And we're gonna go for this Yak Panzer over here. It's a big gun, it's a really threat, so we can get at his back, put one in. He was turning around, but even though if he would, I would be easily, I have 2 shells in my clip, so I would clear him. As I'm telling team, a good game guys, best team ever. They were pretty decent team. It really felt like playing a tournament game, but in a random, which is great. But as you can see, the tank itself is mobile. I'm going over almost 40 kilometers an hour. Look how fast I can relocate over this map. We found out there's a E75 there, and as I remember correctly, I would be able to, even though there are 3 of my tanks, 2 of my team tanks, the third one is coming, we're still gonna be able to put one into the side of this E75, as you can see. And this push has a bit lower than 4k, but still, as you can see, the tank is mobile. It has pretty nice gun, which aims quite fast. And we got the second class, 82,000 credits and 3,669 damage. 89, yeah, and 1,085 base XP, which also was quite nice. So earns nice credits, as you can see, and in overall, if you like those medium kind of tanks, it feels kind of like a Tiger 1, you know, when it's but with better armor and this auto-loading gun. But the second game I want to show you here is supremacy on the dot rail, and I'm gonna position myself in the middle, as you can see, between A and B cap. I like this position, especially when I'm playing tank with lots of armor turret on armor, and a nice spotting place also, because you can see we can spot the Conqueror. He was like AFK, I have no idea what he was doing, but we put 2 into him, and we're gonna put the third one in, and he only shoots us once, so very nice trade. 1000 over 1000 for hit points, over 150. Yeah, I can trade this every day. And as you can see, the 7 degrees of gun depression is good enough for this position here to hide my lower glacis. And this T30, I have no idea why was he pushing up, but we're gonna push hit 2 into him, and we're gonna poke out a bit more and just finish him off. He has a big gun, but with a big long reload. And we already cleared 1 tank and almost have 2k damage, and there's a bit more than 1 minute of the game by now. So we just gonna stay here. There's a Borsig. Hello Borsig, welcome to my HE. Shall into you. 1 bounce from the E75, I think, or the AMX, I have no idea, but probably E75, which was bigger alpha gun than the AMX. And we're just poking out here, looking for shots. We had shot on the CDC, but we missed it, unfortunately, and now we're on the reload, so we're not gonna poke out too much. But there's only 3 enemies left. One of them is this AMX. I decided to help a bit, because the AMX is fast, so I want to really clear him before he kills my teammates here. And now it's more or less cleaning up, because it's 6 against 2. This E75 is not in the best mint condition right now, and he finishes him off, which leaves only 1 TD, which is the convoy as I remember correctly, but I won't be able to put any more damage in as I remember correctly. Yeah, he's hiding behind a rock. I was hoping him for poke out on the other side, but my team clears him before he pokes out. So as you can see, we got the first class mastery badge, we got the patrol duty in a heavy tank, and how much XP we had? 1265 it is, I think. And 3238 damage, and we also got a lot of credits, almost 124,000 credits, which is really nice, with 3 kills. And that's all for this episode, guys. I really hope you will subscribe to my channel and click on notifications so you'll be in tune with my latest videos. I really want you to subscribe because I can see almost 70% of you who are watching my videos aren't subscribing, which is quite sad for me because it really feels good if I know you just enjoying my videos. So if you can, please do, please subscribe. And join my Discord, guys. There are quite a few guys out there who want to share their information with you. I also want to share my information with you. You can ask questions on my Discord. You can talk with me. You can talk with other guys. You can get yourself an information. We have a tank talk there. We have a grinding chat there. We have many more, and we are just enjoying ourselves there. So if you want to join, please do. You will also find the latest update info and really many more. Also, if I want to give you some extra nice video I'm planning with my clanmates and with my guys from my Discord. We want to make a special video if I reach 100 subscribers. So as soon as we gonna reach this, let's say the 100th line, I will give you something special which I really think you will enjoy. But that's all for today. Take care, bye bye, and catch you all on the battlefield.